Hello children, once again I welcome you all to my online class. Today I'm going to explain you one of the most important topic of English grammar for class 9, and that is diary entry. My dear children, you might have heard about diary entry, but you may not be knowing what exactly a diary entry is all about. Diary entry is one of the most personal and informal category of writing. Diary entry usually involves the recording of personal feelings randomly or on a regular basis. Diary entry involves more than just a straightforward recording of thoughts and feelings. An entry is made in the diary so that the day can be remembered in the coming days. So my dear children, to understand it in a better way, let's get started.
So, my dear children, today I'm going to explain you a topic that is very important, especially for the students of class 9th, that is diary entry. My dear children, so far you have been writing letters, articles, essays, etc. in your writing section. But this is the first time that you're coming across a topic that is, for most of you, quite new. Yes, my dear children, diary entry is a topic that has been introduced by CBSE in class 9th. As I told you earlier, diary entry is a very important topic because in your question paper it can come as a 8-mark question. In section B, there is a 8-mark question, and in that 8-mark question, you will be given to write an informal letter, descriptive paragraph, or diary entry. We will discuss informal letters, descriptive paragraph also, but today we will be discussing about diary entry. And my dear children, 8 marks, it means a lot. If grammatically you are correct, if your diary entry is very effective, then definitely you will get 8 out of 8 or at least 7 out of 8. So it becomes an important part of your question paper. So let us discuss this diary entry. My dear children, before I read out the definition that is flashing on your screens, I would like to tell you something in a personal way, that even many years back I had this habit of maintaining diary, and for many years I did so, but then maybe due to busy life, or maybe getting involved in other professional related works, I stopped maintaining a diary. But my dear children, you might have seen many people writing diary. Many people, they have this habit of writing diary. What they do, before going to bed, before going to sleep, they write everything that happened on that particular day in their diary, and then they go to sleep. Some people, they have the habit of writing diary only when some extraordinary thing happens in their life. If something special happens in their life, what they do before going to bed, they take their diary, they write down important things, and then they go to sleep. Although nowadays it is not very prevalent, because nowadays we are having mobile phones, smartphones, we directly click pictures, and those pictures in fact work as a memoir for all of us. But somewhere still people follow this habit of writing diary. Now let us discuss this definition. Diary writing is one of the most personal and informal category of writing. Diary entry is a personal note, a way of keeping a record of what happened or what you felt. People make entries of their day's activities, opinions, or experience in their diary. My dear children, diary entry is one of the most personal and informal category of writing. Personal because nobody wants to share his or her diary with anybody else. If I write a diary, I would love to keep it as a secret. I would never share it with anybody. Okay? So that is why it is very personal. And informal, what do you mean by informal? Informal means you can write in your diary whatever you feel, whatever your opinion is. There is no need to be very formal. For example, see, when we write a letter to the principal, when we write a letter to an officer or somebody else, we write it in a formal way. The language we use is very formal, very respected language we use. But this is very personal thing. So there is no need to be very formal. Diary entry is a personal note, a way of keeping a record of what happened or what you felt. So literally it is a way of keeping a record of what all activities are taking place in your life, or what you especially felt about a particular incident. So all these things you can record in your diary. People make entries of their day's activities, opinions, or experience in their diary. Okay, now let's see the format. Since diary writing is very personal, it follows no set of rules. However, the following points can be mentioned. Well, my dear children, as I told you earlier, that diary writing is very personal, so there is no set of rules. It is an informal, kind of writing. See, when we write a letter to the principal, or when we write a letter to the editor of a newspaper, so there is a way of writing the letter. Okay, there is a way of presenting the letter. We write it like this: most respectfully, I would like to inform you. Or we write it in such a way like through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to draw your attention. So in this way we write. But while writing a diary entry, there is no set of rules. But as we are writing diary entry, and for that 8 marks will be awarded. So few things we have to keep it in our mind. What are they? Let's see. The first, mention day, date and time at the top left corner of the page. So before you start writing the diary, the very first thing what you have to do is on the top left corner of the page, you have to write day first of all, for example Tuesday, then comma, then write the date, and then just below it you mention the time. Okay, I'll show you the format also. So this is what you have to do. Then second point, words like dear diary can be used. So see, while writing a letter to your friend or somebody else, we write it like this: dear Mohan, dear Rajesh. So in that same way you have to write dear diary. There is no problem in that. You can use it like. Make a chronological order of events, incidents in a logical order. Okay, so what do you mean by chronological? Chronological means, it refers to ordering events in accordance with the time sequence in which they occurred. For example, if you are writing something related to a birthday party, for example, you are writing something in your diary that is related to a birthday party. So in that case, what will you do? You will write all the incidents in a systematic way as it occurred. First you went there, then you met your friend, okay, then you both had a chat, then you presented your gift, then cake cutting held. So like this, in a chronological order, one by one, that is called. Then usually diary is written at the end of the day. This is also a wonderful point. So especially, normally people write diary before going to bed, because that is the time when they can easily, sum up all the incidents, all the activities that happened that particular day. So normally it is written at the end of the day. Write about your feelings in detail and explain why you feel that way. Another important thing is, whatever you write in your diary, just write what exactly you feel. There is no need, to write, hiding your feelings or somewhat like this, because as I told you earlier, the diary entry is very personal. It is not something that is going to be shared with somebody else. It will be with you only. So you can easily pour out, your heart, and you can write whatever your feelings are. Express the ideas in paragraph. You can express, the ideas, the incidents in paragraph also. It should be brief and vivid. And another important thing is, whatever you write, it should be brief and vivid. Vivid means very clear. Brief means very short. Very short doesn't mean 1 or 2 lines. Means no need to write unnecessary things. No need to exaggerate, the incidents. Just be precise and be brief. Write the diary in past tense as it is a memoir. Always remember one thing: diary entry must be written in past tense, because you are mentioning the incident that happened in the beginning of the day, or maybe some days, a few days back, we really don't know. But diary entry should be written in past tense as it is a memoir. Memoir means what? Collection of memories. Okay, collection of memories or incidents or events. When you write all these things, they are called, that is called memoir. Keep the word limit up to 100 to 150 words or as per the question, and conclude by signing the writer's name. Another important thing, you should be very, very accurate, especially regarding the word limit. If the question says 100 to 50 words, then your diary entry must be, in between 100 to 150 words, or as per the question. If the question demands 80 to 100, then you have to write your diary entry in between 80 to 100 words. And conclude by signing the writer's name. Writer's name at last, as we write now, yours obediently, your name. But in diary entry, yours obediently, yours faithfully, yours sincerely, yours truly. No, we are not supposed to write all these things. Nothing. Okay, only your name. Sometimes in the question it will be written that you are Sunil / Sunita. In that case, you will write the name that is given in the question. Sometimes the name is, if the name is not given, then you can mention your name or XYZ.